Yo everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Steins. The warmth of Lukaku's hand slips away as the vertigo hits me. I'm still at the shrine, but no longer I feel Lukaku clinging to my back. I turn around slowly. Lukaku is standing a short distance away, as if to see me off. No tears, just a bewildered smile. My chest feel like it's about to burst. I hold it back. Hey, Lukaku. Yeah? I hesitate for a moment, but I have to know. You're a guy, right? Yes? She's gone. He has returned. Cuter than any girl. Looks good in Miko robes. But he's a guy. I bite my lip. Do you like me? What? I don't understand. Do you like me? I respect you. He respects me? I don't deserve his respect. But that's not what matters now. Lukaku's answer seems clear, but wasn't. He didn't answer the question. If I change back to a guy, I'll hide my feelings for you. Lukaku might still like me, even though he's a guy again. However, he'll never speak honestly about those feelings. This is what Lukaku decided for himself, or it would be wrong to pry any further. Maybe I'm just running away. Maybe I should pry, force him to confess his feelings. But I'm not strong enough to accept the consequences. I'll just end up hurting Lukaku. Thanks. You're my disciple, now and forever. Agreed? Yes, of course I am. I look away, unable to bear his shy smile. The world line has changed. Lukaku is a guy again. Which means the IBN 5100 should be here at the shrine. On the previous world line, girl Lukaku broke the IBN 5100 while cleaning the storehouse. But guy Lukaku didn't clean the storehouse. He never broke the IBN 5100. It's 6:46 PM. Judging by past experience, it's very likely that I've averted Maru's death for today, but just in case, I should get back to the lab within the hour. Lukaku, do you remember breaking an old computer in the shrine storehouse last year? An old computer? No, I don't remember anything like that. I don't really understand computers. I haven't played with them much. When Lukaku was a girl, she trembled when I asked her the same question. And there was a forced smile as if to avoid admitting that she broke the computer. But he was not trembling now. Lukaku honestly doesn't know. Go get your father for me. I asked Lukaku to fetch his father for me, so I could ask him whether or not the IBN 5100 was in the storehouse. An old computer? Yes, I do remember. I'll go check. Please wait a moment. He heads into the storeroom out back, just like the old previous world line. But on the previous world line, the IBN 5100 was no longer in the storehouse, since girl Lukaku had secretly moved it. How will it turn out this time? Lukaku's dad returns after 10 minutes. His expression is grave. That's all the answer I needed. Nothing has changed. It's gone. I can't find it anywhere. Couldn't find it anywhere. I quickly glance at Lukaku's face. Blank, he doesn't know anymore. He doesn't know anything. Lukaku is innocent, I'm sure of it. The lock in the storehouse is broken. Someone may have stolen it. Stolen it? It didn't disappear? A thief took it? There's evidence someone dragged something very heavy away. That wasn't there at the end of the year cleaning, and the lock wasn't broken when I checked last month. I never expected a thief would break in. Then shouldn't we report it to the police? While they discuss what to do, I sigh and consider the situation. This isn't going to work. The IBN 5100 is still out of reach. There are 2 D-mails left to cancel. Something tells me that if I cancel just one more, I could get back the IBN 5100. Or you could go back in time, or time leap, to find the IBN, like time leap, and just scout the storeroom. But which one? I don't know. But Okabe-san, I don't really understand, but please don't be sad. Just go, it matters not, like you always do. I chuckle. Hako is so adorable when he's trying to cheer me up. But he's a guy. Using that phrase wrong, you know? I wave goodbye and leave the shrine. 2 emails remain. First, the one I sent to myself with the winning lotto 6 numbers. That one should be easy to cancel. The problem is the other one, the one sent by someone I wish I could forget. Kiru Mocha. I know the gist of the email since she sent it as a part of our early experiments. When Mocha asked to send a email, I agreed under 2 conditions. First, we make the content simple enough that the D-mail's effects would be obvious. Second, make the contents public to all lab members. Mocha ended up sending a D-mail to prevent herself from buying a new phone a few days prior. The D-mail was sent July 31st, an easy date to remember. The question is how it relates to the theft of the IBN 5100. Must be the butterfly effect, as was with Luca's D-mail. This time, however, I will not hesitate to do what is necessary. Lukaku? Wow. Kyo Mocha does not deserve my sympathy. The woman and her men have killed Moyo more times than I can bear to remember. I will show her no mercy. There's just one problem. The cancellation email needs to be sent from Mocha's own phone. I don't think a message from me telling her not to change phones would sway Mocha's intentions in the slightest. I need her phone, but I don't know where to find her. What do I do? I return to the lab to set things up so I can time leap at a moment's notice. Fortunately, that isn't necessary. Phew, I'm stuffed. I barely ate today. I was so hungry. Is there more tomorrow? Yeah, and the day after too. Mayuri just got back from Korima 30 minutes ago. She and Krisu, who stayed behind at the lab, have just finished eating cup noodles. It's already past 8, and so far nothing has happened. Mayuri is still alive. Going by the pattern, her death has probably been postponed until about this time tomorrow. Is this the will of some higher being, God, fate, the universe itself? Or is it merely coincidence? That doesn't matter now. Okie dokie, Marisha's got an early day tomorrow, so I'm going home. Marisha takes a big stretch and starts getting ready to go home. She's been up since 5 this morning. Looks like she plans to wake up early tomorrow too. That reminds me, I haven't seen Dao at all. He's fighting in the Korima Holy Wars too. So that doesn't surprise me. Busy checking his spoils, I guess. Hey guys, why don't you come too? I'll pass, but my assistant looks like she wants to go. What? Krista jumps at my answer. Hey, don't put words in my mouth. I saw your eyes sparkling when you listened to Mayuri's cosplay stories. Maybe, but no one said anything about going. Come on, Christian. I know that Krisu is an art channeler, but is she an otaku? Not that not all art channelers are otaku, but she has often hinted an interest in cosplay. No way, I'll suffocate in a crowd like that. It's not as crowded on day 2. If you're worried, come in the afternoon. All the popular stuff will be sold out though. You go, Okabe. You're Mayuri's guardian, aren't you? No, Mayuri's Okarin's hostage. Oh, right, that's where I was. Well, you don't want your hostage to escape, do you? Shouldn't you take her along in handcuffs or something? I've got business in Akiba. What do you mean, business? The search for Kyoryo Mocha. I already sent him email, we need to talk, and now I'm awaiting her reply. Something tells me it's not going to work. No answer? I guess it's just an excuse. Christina, we need to talk. Again? Abrupt as usual. What do you mean again? Nothing. What you gonna talk about? Need to be really close, lady, huh? You're always talking together. Mayushi really wants to join in your secret meetings and stuff. Don't worry, we've been talking about the time leap machine. It will be just gibberish to you. Not entirely accurate, but not a lie either. Besides, the purpose of this particular discussion is to convince Christina to attend Korina. Prepare for good news, Mary. Ah, great. Thanks, Ocarine. Maya waits in the lab while I take Chrisu outside. So, Christina, I'm not going to Korima. You said again just now. We've talked like this before, just the two of us. Losing your memory now? Does a little mad scientist have an electrophone deficiency? That's a word. Okay, those are big words. But yeah, moving on. I'm being serious. You're acting weird today. What's going on? Please, I need to know. I mean, yeah. Like the 5th time you brought me outside to talk about the time leap machine. Have we talked about my time leaping? For an instant, Kusu opens her eyes wide in surprise. But then she gives me an angry glare. You're time leaping? I nod. More than a dozen times already? What? That many? What the hell are you doing? Looks like she doesn't know anything about Lukaku or my shifting between world lines. But that's only natural. So far, I've changed the world lines a total of 3 times. Let's call the first world line when Mayuri dies Alpha 1. The world line where Ferris and I fought the viral attackers is Alpha 2. The world line where I dated girl Lukaku is Alpha 3. And now I'm on Alpha 4. From my perspective, Alpha 1, 2, and 3 were undone by my D-mails. But for Chrisu and everyone else on Alpha 4, those world lines were nothing more but separate, intangible possibilities to begin with. I guess I have to explain everything again. I sigh heavily, then begin. I think I get it. After I'm done, Chris sighs and lightly pats my arm. Don't wear yourself out. It's a disgrace to be comforted by my assistant. Why are you always like that? I've been trying to be nice, and you're already full of yourself, you know? I don't need your sympathy. Everything that has happened is my fault. I'm just getting what I deserve. Come to think of it, every time I explain this to you, I always end up hating myself in the end. Okabe. Don't worry about me. Worry about Mayuri. Mayuri will probably die tomorrow. I don't know how it will happen. If Mayuri stays away from the lab, she can probably avoid running into Mocha and her men. It doesn't matter though. She'll die all the same. In Alpha World Lines, all Alpha World Lines converge on her death. Escaping the attractive field is the only way to save her. Sorry about this, but I want you to be there when she dies tomorrow night. That's why you want me to go to Korima? There's nothing I could do to prevent her death. Just stay close and tell me when it happens. Once I know, I'll make the time leap. I can't believe there's nothing we can do. It just doesn't feel real. But it's the truth, isn't it? I can see it in your eyes. Are you okay? No, I still haven't saved Mayu. I know. That's not what I meant. Quizu interrupts me. Are you okay? I don't follow. You're carrying an awful burden. It's weird for her to look so concerned for me. I told you not to worry about me. It's Mayu you need to worry about. Tomorrow I'm going to look for Mocha. If Mayu doesn't die tomorrow, I can postpone the time leap. If Mayu does die tomorrow, I will return to the past no matter what. I wish there was some way that Mayu won't have to suffer. Then why don't you time leap now? I can't plan effectively without knowing the deadline. I don't want to see Mayu die either, you know. I know how you feel, but you're the only one I can ask. Where did all this trust come from? You're my assistant, after all. Quizu forces a laugh at my feeble attempt at a joke. You're so full of yourself. We have a plan. Quizu will go to her first Komima. I'll be so delighted when I tell her the news. Receiving mail? I've got mail. Mono Queen, I'm heading off now. Joined up with Murray. We're heading out to Akia. Kinda excited. Lol. Wait, what was that one called? Heading out. So many people. I have no idea it would be so crowded to save me. I haven't seen Murray all day. I want to be with her, of course, but that's not possible. Mocha hasn't replied, which means I have to find her myself. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about her. My only clue is Arc Rewrite, the company Mocha supposedly works at. I'll find it after a quick search online. Sure enough, their business is producing articles for PC magazines. Luckily, their office is in Akiba. I tried calling up first, but it goes to voicemail. I guess they're still closed for the Oban holiday. Or maybe it's just bad time. Looks like I've got no choice but to visit them in person. It's the second day of Komima and Akiba is deserted. Most of the Otaku are lined up at Big Sight right now. I have experienced the craze of Komima several times firsthand. It's a literal war. It scares me whenever Mayu goes alone. I can't help but imagine her trampled by a horde of crazed Otaku. But in reality, Mayu is surprisingly quick and tough. I've seen her weave through crowds like you wouldn't believe. Krisu's the one more likely to get trampled. I can't help but feel sorry for her. Maybe it's wrong to ask her to go. I find the Arc Rewrite office in a fancy looking building on the outskirts of Akiba. I take the elevator up, but there's no one there. I lean against the wall and wait. After about 30 minutes, a man dressed in a shirt and tie appears. I explain that I'm a relative of Kyo Mocha and ask for a contact info. But he gives me an unexpected answer. We don't have an employee by that name. You don't? Damn, I've been tricked. I should have known better. Mocha is working for Seren. Of course, her place of employment is fake. Is this the end of the line? Just as I'm about to turn around and leave, the man pounds his hand as if he remembered something. Wait a second. There was a girl who worked here just 2 days before disappearing. I think her name might have been Kyo. We might still have her resume. I practically bow my head and ask him to look for it. He's reluctant, but acquires? I don't know. The address listed to the resume leads to a beat-up old apartment. Not the sort of place you expect a single young woman to live. I feel a strange unease as I approach the apartment. For some reason, there's a police car parked in front of the complex. A uniformed officer standing out front. And one room on the second floor, room 202, Mocha's, has a blue sheet covering the door. What's going on here? I walk up to the police officer. Excuse me, did the person who lives there move? Huh? No. Then, are you related? I knew her. You haven't heard? The police officer looks uncomfortable. The bad feeling in my gut gets worse. What happened? Suicide. What? Suicide? But why? When? Yesterday. No way. They took her to Chiyoda 3rd Central Hospital. Doesn't look like she had any relatives. We don't know who to notify. Will you go see the body? I bow my thanks and leave. She's dead? Mocha's dead? What's going on? It doesn't make sense. Suicide? Mocha, who killed Mayuri in cold blood, committed suicide? Was this part of the conspiracy? Could her own men have killed her, then made it look like suicide? Today is the 16th. On World Line Alpha 1, Mocha raided the lab on the 13th. 3 days have passed since then. Each time I change the world line, Mayuri's death gets pushed back 1 day. So does Mocha's raid. It hasn't happened yet on this world line. So why does she die? I don't get it. This is the first time this has happened. How should I deal with this? What should I do? I squat on the ground and cradle my head in confusion. If Mocha is dead, maybe Mayuri doesn't have to die. No, I don't think convergence is that kind. Fate demands Mayuri's death. Whenever I try to stop it, something interferes. True, I'm the one who meddled with the timeline, but haven't I paid the price already? How did this all happen? 3 weeks ago, I was just a college student with a severe case of Chunnubuyo. Save for Mayuri's grandmother, I've never experienced the death of anyone close to me. Death has no place in my life. But how many times have I faced death these past 3 days? More, when you count the loops I've made. My heart can't take it anymore. I don't know how much longer I can go. One more. Just one more D-mail to cancel. If I can just get my hands on Mocha's phone. Time leap. Mocha died yesterday around noon. I can go back before that happened. The reason she died isn't important. Whether Mayuri's murderer kills herself is no concern to me. I just need to cancel that D-mail. Make sense? Upon return to the lab, I casually look at the second floor window. And what I see shocks me to the core. Electrical discharge? Someone is using the time leap machine? Who? Mayuri and Daru should be at Komama. Not even Chrisu should be here. I asked her to escort Mayuri yesterday. Besides, she's against change of the past. So, who? The building shakes. The vibration reaches the streets. I can't let this happen. The timeline mustn't be tampered with again. I need to stop it now. I race up the stairs of the lab. By the time I get there, the shaking has stopped. I quietly peek into the development room. Nobody's there. The door is unlocked. Anyone could have walked right in. How could we be so careless? The time leap machine is still faintly warm. So, someone did use it? Who? Did they time leap? This is the first time someone else has used the time leap machine. Just to make sure, I checked the X68000. As expected, the history has been erased. The same thing happens when we send a D-mail. There's nothing I can do about this. Worries me, but I have to focus on Mocha. I set up the time leap machine. The maximum leap time is 48 hours. To leap more than that, you need to leap 48 hours, then leap again. The 42-inch CRT is on downstairs. That's plain as day since the discharge phenomenon just occurred. I put on the headgear. Preparations complete. Okay, that's confusing. I'm going to save. I'm out of save spots now, but I'll figure it out later. Should I really leap now? I still feel like seeing what time Mayuri dies should be the correct course of action. Don't move because of course I should. Just a little more and I can save Mayuri once and for all. I know what will happen if I don't leap now. Mayuri will die and I have to taste the pain and despair once again. And then I will leap. It's the same either way. I close my phone. There's no need to rush. Calm down. I can endure the pain if need be. I should exploit my one advantage, the time leap machine, to the fullest extent possible, and that means knowing exactly when Mayuri will die. The pattern suggests that Mayuri's death should be happening around 7 or 8 tonight. But things are a little different than this. Mocha killed herself before Mayuri was scheduled to die. How much influence will that have on convergence? There's a chance Mayuri won't die. We might already have won. In that case, I shouldn't waste my effort time leaping. I've no obligation to save Mocha. I'll wait until Krisu contacts me. It's 12:30 now. There's still around 7 hours left. I'm really confused by the discharge. I hear nothing but the slow, steady tick of the clock. The sound is echoing inside my head. Even if I plug my ears, it doesn't stop. I spent several hours searching for the IBN 5100, but as expected, I found nothing. I still can't imagine how Mocha's doom will affect the computer's whereabouts. What does her phone model have to do with anything? Does keeping the same phone somehow tell her that there's an IBN 5100 at Yana blah 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 shrine? That doesn't make sense. Even the butterfly must have limits. But on the other hand, truth is often stranger than fiction. Sometimes the simplest things can have consequences that no one could ever imagine. So I can't rule it out entirely either. In other words, I have nothing. I twist my lips into a sneer of self-mockery. It's 7:46 p.m., the moment of truth. If Mayuri is indeed fated to die today, I should be hearing from Krisu soon. I hope nothing happens. All I ask is to hear Mayuri's voice, to know, once and for all, that she's safe. Hello? Krisu is sobbing. So I know, even without asking. She saw Mayuri die. I saw it happen. She's dead. Mayuri's dead. This can't be. She suddenly collapsed. Why, it doesn't make sense. She's not breathing. She won't answer at all. Please, Mayuri. Okabe, what should I do? Please help. Mayuri's dead. I'm sorry for making you go through this. With that, I hung up the phone. Maybe it's because she didn't see it happen, or maybe my heart. Maybe it's because I didn't see it happen, or maybe my heart has simply grown numb. But this time, I don't feel much pain. I hate myself for it. I pound my fist against the table. As expected, the deadline is around 8 p.m. on the 16th. Unless I change the world line before that time limit, Mayuri will die. I put on the headgear and activate the time leap machine. Why is there a save thing here now? Or not a save thing, a phone thing. We must obtain Mocha's phone no matter what it takes. Oh, it just does it automatically. Oh. So let's see. We go back. Oh wow. We go all the way back to the 11th. And make several consecutive leaps to travel back to the 11th. When I arrive, it's past 8 PM. I'm heading out. I leave the lab without waiting for the others to respond. It's very late. I head to Mocha's wacky apartment. There's no sign of the police this time. Mocha's suicide won't happen for another 4 days. I went up to the iron stairs and stand in front of the door to Unit 202. The lights aren't on inside. I start getting anxious, maybe she's not here. There's no intercom, so I reluctantly knock on the door. I get a message from Mayuri. Are you coming back to the lab today? I don't know, but don't worry. You don't have to worry about anything. No reply. I try again with the same result. Damn, might as well try the doorknob. It's unlocked. I take a deep breath. This could be a trap. Remember, we're not dealing with an ordinary person. Mocha's a rounder, an agent of 7. If I die here, what will happen to Mayuri? Will Krisu Adao use a time leap machine to save her? I need to be careful. But at the same time, I can't save Mayuri by doing nothing. So I steel myself, open the door, and peek inside. Actually, this is where we're going to end the episode. Till then, well, till next time, everybody. Bye!